A letter from Grandmaster John Collins to the Myanmar Tang Federation. Greetings. I am writing to you today to provide you with some basic information and insight as to how the Burmese Myanmar culture and the Tang Bando has evolved and influenced American and international martial arts history. Tang Bando was introduced to the American martial arts community in the early 1960s by U Mong Ji, a graduate doctoral student at the American University in Washington, D.C. He was at that time also employed as a security guard at the British Embassy. While at the university, Mong Ji met several persons who already had extensive experience in various martial systems and who were curious about the martial systems of Tang Bando. So Ji started classes in the self-defense aspects of Tang, which he called Bando, and impressed everyone with the exhaustive physical demands and intensity of the workouts, as well as the practical and effective nature of the skills and training. Most of these men also had personal experience with high levels of either military or law enforcement training and tactics. In 1968, Ji formally established the American Bando Association along with 23 advanced student practitioners of his training. Each person had a minimum of 6 years of grueling training under Dr. Ji's tutelage, and all had previously earned instructor's rank in other martial systems. This group of men became what was known as the core group, and eventually started their own Bando schools and clubs across the United States. In the early 1970s, professional full-contact karate and kickboxing became popular with the American martial arts populations. Many of the ABA practitioners were highly successful in these ventures because of the training that Ji had introduced, and they already had many of the skills, conditioning, and training regimens of Tang Letway. Because of his knowledge and experience, Dr. Ji was also very involved with and instrumental in helping these new organizations create and establish their rule systems and scoring procedures, and was a much sought-after official, referee, and judge for these contests. In the later 1970s, Dr. Ji was approached by several of his now middle-aged or older students, and also various new members of the ABA who had come from different martial systems. They had the interest in having other aspects of Tang become available for study and practice. So Ji began instructing the membership in the basic empty hand patterns and forms, and also in the training of Banshe, including stick and staff, spear, da and dagger, and the Nepalese Gurkha's kukri. Even later, advanced students were introduced to the animal systems of ancient Tang, and were allowed to specialize in their training according to their personal preferences. This only after they had satisfied their basic training instruction requirements to the rank of black belt instructor, which was called first level of achievement. Today, there are many ninth level instructors, each one with 50 plus years training and teaching with American Bando, and they are referred to as grandmasters, which is the highest level of achievement in the ABA. The ABA membership has a proud history of eclectic and diverse cultures and personalities. For over 5 decades, 50 years, men of different races, religions, nationalities, ages, education, vocations, and social status have worked side by side in a true brotherhood of common values and principles. They share in a unique and profound understanding, commitment, and sincere appreciation for the code by which all genuine martial artists and warriors dedicate their lives to. Throughout his years of teaching and training, Dr. Ji always spoke with great appreciation and reverence about the courage, humility, integrity, and perseverance of the peoples of Burma, Myanmar, and especially of the Tang master teachers, in a history wrought with tribal conflicts, wars, invasions, and other types of serious unrest. In 1986, Professor John Collins and Dr. Patrick Finley were invited to Europe and introduced Tang Bando to a group of highly skilled and motivated martial arts practitioners who were already well-versed in various martial arts systems, including karate, judo, Muay Thai, and professional kickboxing. Over the past 30 plus years, they have developed a very successful and sophisticated system of tying Bando in several countries, including France, Switzerland, Italy, and Spain. European master teachers such as Jean-Roger Carrier, Jean-Pierre Sapé, Jesus Vasquez Rivera, and others have established a very positive and mutually beneficial relationship with Sayaji Ulawin of England and with the Myanmar Tying Federation and its master teachers. Several members of the French tying Bando groups have also traveled to the United States and studied and trained with Dr. Mongji and instructors of the ABA. Today, students of the ABA have helped establish a tying Bando organization in Mexico, and there is recent evidence of tying Bando groups developing popularity and interest worldwide, including Russia, Jordan, Australia, and more. It is with great respect and admiration that I thank the members and teachers of the Myanmar Tying Federation for their steadfast efforts to preserve, protect, and share the beauty, mystery, and science of the ancient tying systems. Respectfully submitted, Professor John Collins. As an addendum, Sayaji Dan Carroll traveled with Grandmaster John Collins to France to celebrate the 30-year anniversary of tying Bando in Europe. At that time, Sayaji Dan Carroll made a commitment to take his inclusive program and align it with the standards of the International Tying Bando Association,